and scramble, and we get a pick right there. And again, those are things that he hasn't been a part of yet, hasn't seen. So we've got to learn to take care of the football better. The fumble, he had a sleeve on and the ball slipped out of his sleeve. I made him take it off after that. And he had been playing in long sleeves before, but again, it's just a unique situation. And again, also as coaches, I looked at this and Coach Stoops brought it up at halftime. We got to take a little bit less off of them mentally. That will help them, clear their mind a little bit more. And again, we were good on third downs today. We did better on third downs than we did all last year, which was good as a unit. But we have to be able to control. We can't turn the ball over like we did in the first half and put our defense in horrible situations or put our team in horrible situations. The great thing is we did overcome it as a team. That was awesome. We reacted. We made some deep throws that gave people a chance. We got to continue to throw the ball down the field. We had some, PI situations that helped put us in scoring situations, which was really good. But again, it's going to be, the accuracy and continue to work on our targets and decisions, and also on our RPOs. And RPOs was not good in the beginning of the game, and again, it hurt our team where we were getting 8 to 10 yards in the second half. We were only getting 2 to 3 in the first half, which put us behind the chains.
Was it good to see them respond in the second half, the quarterbacks, get a little more comfortable back in the pocket?
Yeah, and guys, listen, I've been saying this whole thing over and over and over. It doesn't matter who starts. I go, you've got to be ready to go in. And how about Gunnar Hope coming in the second, in the last series with a minute to go? And what was so awesome was Coach Stoops said, let him throw it. Let's go down the field and score. Gave him a lot of confidence, and Gunnar went down there and made some great throws. And again, goes down and throws a touchdown before half to put us up. And again, that's what it was all about. That's what we worked this whole time about, was to be ready when your number was called to go in there and go play. And Gunnar did a great job in that situation.
What do you see with that position going forward? I mean, Terry came back in and obviously settled down a little bit.
Yeah, and again, we're going to continue to work both those two, and so would Danny Clark, and get him ready. Because, when Terry went in the locker room, Danny Clark was one snap away from playing if something happened to Gunnar. So we're going to get those three ready to play every week, and again, continue to compete, continue to grow as quarterbacks in that room. And again, we're going to take some of the decision-making off of them and put less in their plate so that we can play a little bit faster and a little bit better decision-making with our RPOs and our decision-making and passing the football. And again, we'll get it ready for Florida and get ready to go play them.
What are the differences in the situation for Gunnar in that 2-minute drill versus the 2 drives in the third quarter where he went 3 out?
Well, the situation again in the 2-minute was a little bit more fast-paced. They were also playing a little bit off a little bit more, and he did a good job picking them apart and did exactly what our 2-minute drive should do. And then they zeroed him, and he threw the touchdown. It was exactly what we work on, and Coach Stoops puts us in those situations over and over and over. And then the second half, we come in, and he's got to go make a throw, a dig route that's open, and he steps too far up in the pocket, got a little excited, and stepped too far, didn't have his feet set, and threw the ball short on Dorian. And it was a low throw. All he's got to do is put the ball right here. Great decision making, great job moving in the pocket. But again, how many times has he been in that situation where he's had to been able to throw the ball? Then we go down and he missed Dorian, and Dorian was coming open down the sideline. We missed that throw, and then we were just again short on third down. And we decided, let's give Terry was ready to go. Let's give Terry another chance to go back in. And he did some good things. And I'm really looking forward to watching the film and detail it with them, and then be able to continue from game 1 to game 2. Again, from scrimmage 1 to scrimmage 2, we had a huge improvement at quarterback. I believe we have to have a huge improvement with quarterback from game 1 to game 2.
When you say take off the mental, take away some of the mental part of it, is that the RPO part, or
it's both? It can be routes. We can make them half read instead of full field. Mm-hmm. We can take RPOs down where again you're reading only the end and you don't have a throw. We can do stuff where we have a throw and that's it, instead of having to run possibility on both. Because Terry just got confused sometimes whether or not he should run it, pass it. And again, in those situations, I got to do a better job coaching.
When things weren't going right well for Terry, did you see him react the way you would want to see somebody?
I will say this. Every time on the phone, both Gunnar and Terry were completely calm, They're going through a learning curve. I love their reaction. I loved what there was no like, oh my gosh, we're playing a game. There was nothing like that. They were, coach, we're ready to go win. We don't want to make mistakes. What do I need to do? I told them what they did wrong. Let's improve the next series and continue. And I love their attitude.
Have you ever had a quarterback go, oh my gosh? we're
Oh
playing
yeah,
again?"
you can tell on the phone when somebody's got marbles in their mouth and asking questions. No, they were sharp. They said, look, I made a mistake. Terry knew he had made some mistakes on some of the reads. He said, yes, sir, it makes sense. Okay, I'll and again, he wants to do well. And again, we're going to learn from this, and we're going to continue to get better.